Welcome to another episode of That Arrow Show. Tonight's episode, Lian you. We're going to get into the good, we're going to get into the bad, and we're going to get into the Laurel. Season finale time. It's finally here. It's a race against the clock as Oliver has to save fucking the entire cast of the show. But how does Oliver do it? He has to get the worst of the worst. He has to get a suicide squad. Alright, who wants to go first? Who has goods for this episode?
I got one.
Okay.
So, my good for the episode is when Lance pipe checked the fake Laurel in the back of the head. Oh my God, that gave me all the feels in the world. Cause she was talking mad trash and he was like, you know what? You ain't mine. You didn't come out my sack. His swing said, and I quote, if you tired, be quiet and go to sleep.
It was all the more satisfying considering she was walking around like she was the master villain of the entire fucking season. I'm like, we just met you. Yeah, fuck you, Laurel.
So, my good. I do like that Oliver went to go recruit Slade. It was cool that the Mirakuru was gone, so he was more level-headed. Mm-hmm. So this was the Slade pre-getting off the island that we were getting. This is tag team back again. Even the fake I'm gonna turn you into the bad guy kind of thing.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Yeah, we saw
That
it.
Captain Boomerang did like minutes before. I was gonna say that Slade was my good too because he really Manu Bennett brought it this episode. Like he really does bring something to Arrow that it hasn't had in a while.
God sent him to save this episode, but
he
even
really
then, he couldn't.
Yeah, he's just one man. He's just one. When you got Laurel and Curtis running, he's that one kernel of corn in a pile of shit. I have another good, and it's not really much of one, but the fight scenes were okay. Especially when I said okay. Alright, so that's enough good. Look, for a season finale, let's just get into the bad. Who's going first on the bad?
This was a 10-minute episode disguised as a 60-minute season finale, and you could tell it was so much trouble with this one. I don't even know where to start. Yes, I do. First of all, when you pick up Boomerang, you don't check him for weapons.
You pick up Boomerang and you don't give him a weapon.
So what was
a throwing weapon? What? Why did you get him?
So
he don't throw hands. I guess he was the bullet sponge. Okay, so we not gonna explain how Adrian Chase got Boomerang that gun when he was locked up and there were guards around the place.
That's why this concept is in the bad. What's your number two?
Another bad that I have, Captain Boomerang served no purpose. Let's see, John Barrowman served no purpose. Talia served no purpose. For her to be, the older sister, I would expect her to bring more pain than that. Evelyn served no purpose. So you bring all these people in to do nothing with them.
It was the 5th season and they wanted to pull as much people as possible. I think the only people...
This was the cut the check episode.
Yeah. The only people that did not show up on this... because this looked like a greatest hits of everybody in the history of Arrow. You had John Barrowman. He didn't serve a purpose. It wasn't that he didn't serve a purpose. It was that the purpose he served was shallow. Because the purpose was the whole Thea reconciling with having a father. Did we really need that?
That brings another bad into question. All the Dawson Creek moments.
Yeah.
All the hand holding, let me get to know you moments. But everybody had one.
And like they were back to back. Like I'm sitting up here wondering, how long is it gonna take to get to this fucking plan? Because every time one group of people stop talking, then they will pan it back like you think they gonna go to another flashback. No, we gotta see these other folks having a hand-holding moment, and I'm like, shut up!
My bad, this mysterious Chinese temple that just shows up.
Thank you! Thank you! Oh my fucking God!
Hold up.
No, let him finish.
I mean, everybody was like, so you never told us there was a temple, ancient temple on this thing. I saw it from a distance one time.
This island is the size of a fucking country. There is a Buddhist temple. That thing was big too.
That looked like where they were in the season 3 finale when they went.
Nanda Parbat.
Yeah.
It looked exactly like Nanda Parbat. I was like, y'all got to save this, house design. And this huge structure was there. They did flyovers and everything, and nobody saw it.
The concept of Prometheus building an anti-team arrow had potential, but then you don't even use them properly in the final episode. For one thing, Evelyn might as well have not even shown up. She was a Curtis.
Yeah.
And the fucked up part is Curtis got more screen time. It didn't do anything. And then Prometheus, Adrian Chase, 37 minutes into the fucking episode, and you decide you need to be on camera. Fuck you.
This was the Power Rangers fighting the Putty Patrol.
Yeah.
That's why the choreography is in my bands. Because it was just people just throwing hands and legs around. Hooded people just getting sliced up, running around from out of nowhere.
One guy ran out from the bathroom with toilet paper still on him to catch an L.
And everybody on Team Arrow can fight League of Assassin rejects, I guess.
Unarmed. And they had because it's one thing when you show like Oliver and Slade throwing hands, but when you that was the part that I said were okay. When Deathstroke was throwing hands, it was all good. When everybody else, specifically Renee, who I've never seen throw a punch because he always got 2 guns in his hands, his gun hands. Yeah, and I understand where you coming from, considering the last season finale we got that epic jump turn. All right, we don't want to spend too much time on the bad because fuck, we got a lot of laurels. So my laurel isn't the Olicity confirmation is back in effect. That isn't my laurel, but that awkward cringe kiss, it was like y'all could have did another take. Like, were y'all running out of film, or is this 1992 where y'all not using digital camera? It looked like so forced. Yeah, like, and Oliver looked like he didn't even want it. Like, I would have cut and we would have did that again.
My laurel is everything dealing with Adrian Chase. So the whole time we've been asking, what is his goal? What is the purpose? And this was it. This was the biggest letdown.
To make him literally a father.
Literally, Oliver had him by the throat and said, "What do you want?" This is the last episode of season 5. Your protagonist is asking the antagonist, "What do you want?" in the final episode, in the final few minutes of the show.
I've been asking that for 5 episodes.
not just that. The end game here. To blow up a whole fucking island. Now I've seen lazy writing.
Happy now.
I've seen Prometheus the movie.
So his goal was he wanted Oliver to kill him. No, the goal was to get Oliver to be a better father.
No, that wasn't the goal. The goal was to have Oliver kill him and then thereby killing everybody on the island.
That was just I'm gonna stop y'all right there because the fact that we arguing about this tells us that they did not specify his goal. No, at the end he was like, "Do you see what I did there?" And he was mumbling, but I kind of got through it. He was like, "Do you see what I did there?" Now he's in the place you were when you were here, when you were with your father. He's a little younger than you, and no.
That might have been the plot at that point in time.
Because he's been so obsessed with fathers and sons this whole season. It's just that you weren't supposed to find out because of their bad writing until this episode. He wanted Oliver to choose his son. That was the entire point.
So we sat through 22 episodes of when he could have just kidnapped Oliver's son from the jump.
Have a Laurel. Curtis.
Did he really think he would get away?
I want to share some love today. Can I do that? Can I share some love? Let me share some love right quick. Curtis, you are a fuck boy. The way that they've undeveloped this character is amazing. Even to the fact that it's laughable when they say Curtis can handle this. I damn near shit my pants. And all this seriousness is going on. People's lives are in danger. You know, his son is kidnapped. Everybody's trying to escape with their lives, and he makes a joke.
The plane.
So that kind of actually jogged my memory about something.
Mm-hmm.
I know he's been away for a minute. He's been sidelined.
Mm-hmm.
But could Oliver have at least checked to see if Ragman was still back in the game?
Oh, I fucking forgot about him. He didn't even go. You're right.
My ultimate laurel for this episode is William's mom. You got kidnapped by hardcore killers.
Easily.
But you ain't gonna leave the island until you have William? Bitches, you serious? If I was any one of them, I would have just tuned her ass up on sight.
Felicity should just knock her out.
If you don't get your silly ass on this boat,
Be like,
Plane.
nah. She should have knocked her out. Felicity should have knocked her out and then looked at her on the ground and be like, nah, I play on the computer all day and you can't whoop my ass. How you gonna get William back?
Ultimate Laurel. You mean to tell me that Oliver got his ass back to the United States after shooting down a armed chopper, fighting off some Russians, snapping Dolph Lundgren's neck, putting on a stupid ass wig and fake beard.
He did it quick.
yo, thank you. When he shot down the plane, I was like, I'm done. I'm fucking done.
Like he did it so quick too. I'm like, ultimate Laurel. I got an ultimate Laurel.
So to finish this off, we were wondering how did he go from getting captured by Dolph Lundgren to getting the full ass beard and hair. Help me, I've been trapped on this island for years.
This motherfucker had a wig kick.
Ooh, that just makes the first episode even worse.
That makes you feel like you know.
I like the first episode, but now y'all just cheapened it.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of first episode, Ultimate Laurel. In the first episode, Oliver clearly gets a haircut. How you cutting wigs? How you shaving fake beards? My ultimate Laurel. The shitty ass acting that Oliver turned in with Mama Queen at the end of the episode. On the phone call. Because let's be real, if you don't know the history of Mama Queen on this show, she launched 1,000 bones. All of them from him. And to bring her back like that,
Weak sauce. Oh, I got ultimate laurel right here. Thank you very much.
damn.
My ultimate laurel is season 5. Mic drop.
Alright, so before we wrap this up, we just want to thank everyone for liking our content, subscribing to our show, leaving comments every now and then, engaging with us on Twitter, and also YouTube. So because of this, we've been noticing throughout the entire year, or should I say the entire time we've been doing this, some people who've been faithful to the show and who have just been, let's say, avid fans of our content. So because of this, we are actually going to send you, and I'll get to the names in a second, your choice of between 1 or 2 shirts. Shirts that are designed by Slander Entertainment. So shirt number 1 is right here. And shirt number 2 is right here. All right, all you have to do is contact us via Twitter or YouTube to send us your information, and we can correspond that way. But the people who we're going to give shirts out to today are Stormy Woods. I believe this is your Twitter handle. So if you see this show, which I'm pretty sure you will, send us a direct message, and we'll get back to you as far as all the relevant stuff. Another avid fan on YouTube that we've noticed, White Noisemaker. Leave us a comment so we can get back to you as far as how you want to be contacted. Also, I think one of the most avid fans was Betty Taylor. We hear you've been asking about us, you've been asking us questions, talking to other people about us. So again, send us your information, contact us via Twitter, and we'll send you one of those shirts that you decide to choose from.
And if you're watching this and you like the designs of the shirts, just know that we will be selling these soon. Our site will be up, so please stay tuned for more details on that.
Yeah, and if you're interested in getting one of these shirts, let us know so we know how many of these shirts that we need to design and get these made, get these prepared.
And who knows, we may be doing other products besides shirts in the near future.
That's right.
One more thing. If you are in the Atlanta area this weekend, MomoCon is here, and we will be at MomoCon. Come check us out at our panel. We'll be there Friday night and Saturday night, both 10 p.m. It is the Inside the Ass Whooping panel.
Look for the madness room, because where else will they put the crazy people?
We're gonna fuck shit up. All right, everybody. That's it for the season finale of That Arrow Show. So until then, like and subscribe, like this video, hit that bell. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, of course we're on YouTube.
Tinder swipe left.
And once again, thank you all for joining us this season. And we appreciate everything that you guys do as far as liking our content. So until next time, peace.